Alrighty, good evening. It is the night of Wednesday the 10th. I'm about to start the Thursday 11th. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I've lost 500 subscribers this week. I may have to start a separate channel for this, but worry about that later. For now, I'm racing against 2 clocks. Not only am I trying to finish a crossword as quickly as I can, I also just put a cheesecake in the oven, and I've got to go back and look at that, so I've got to finish before my timer goes off. Or I have to do some editing. Alright, let's do this. Thursday, you'll see. Let's do it. Enduring the inevitable but tightened libel amendment. Okay, we're going to be in for a lot of anagrams. I think it's an anagram. Let's see, where have we got 636? I can see 663, so it's but tighten libel. But tighten libel, it's going to be an anagram of that, and it will mean enduring the inevitable, and the is going to go in the middle, and that's convenient because it's already there, and it's probably going to be an ing, so let's swap the t and the n, and then you've got ing, and is it enduring the inevitable, biting the bullet, there it is. Alright, and we're off. We finally dig into pre-first edition of the Record of Descent. Record of Descent is your ancestry. We finally, don't tell me it's we finally like the letter E. At least put it on the end of a longer word if you're going to say final. It's half of the letter we, of the word we. Pre-first edition. I'll come back to it, makes no sense. That's the other thing, they never make any sense. They're not sentences, so they're not... It's fine, I'm doing it. Put money into a clothing item. Put money into a clothing item is invest. Remember we saw investor yesterday, clued really fun? Yeah, so here's a shit version of that pun. I don't like Thursdays. Various types of deep water swimmers. Various types of deep water swimmers. Various types is going to be some kinds or something. Deer take long, slow steps after disturbing mate. I think it's going to be a word for deer. Long, slow steps. What are they? Plods or something? Don't know. So. I think it's plot. Oh, lope. Disturb Nate. Why aren't you working? Disturb Nate, and you get anti, and to take long, slow steps is to lope. The bench is to resolve the argument. Bench is to settle. The set is to resolve. We'll come back to it. Implore a person to leave. Implore a person to leave. Something one. Beg one. Implore a person, and it means begone, which is to leave. Minimize the significance of fun with feathers. Minimize the significance of fun with feathers is play down. Minimize the significance of something is to play it down, and fun is play, and feathers are down. A state on the west coast of India with the method to clear out. Is it actually going to be a state? What's the west coast of India? I don't think that's a literal method to clear out. A method to clear out. The method is going to be the way. Come back to it. I'm also working for a citizen of a country on the Horn of Africa. It's an anagram of I'm also working includes that, and you get a Somali. Carries to excess about some of the deer. Carries to excess about, I think to excess about some of the deer. Some of the deer, not game, what do you call them? Deer. Carries. Bears. Let's find out. Oddly, a bit reminiscent of a leading parliamentarian. Is there going to be some kind of minister? Probably an anagram. How many letters? There's 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's an anagram of a bit reminiscent of a leading parliamentarian. Minister is 8 letters. So look, let's just... what's the best way to do it? I think minister is completely contained within reminiscent. So what's left? Just an extra E and the C and an N And then what have you got? It's cabinet. You got cabinet minister. Boom. Okay, what's next? Subtle distinctions with pleasant links. This might be a decent pun, actually. Subtle distinctions is like nitpicks or hair splitting. Pleasant links. Oh. Pleasant is nice, and links are ties. Niceties. That's good. Again, I like when the construction means you got to think of two different pronunciations. Nice ties, niceties. The guy from East Timor left. The guy might be him. Hang on. The literal is going to be conscientiously. Ends in Y. It's going to be another adverb. The guy from East Timor left. Duty completed. Alright, so left is L and duty completed is the last letter of Judy. So the guy, him, is it him? What's conscientiously? Caringly? Silver or a silver head from former spaces for assemblies. Assemblies is going to... Okay, so silver is often AG because that's the chemical symbol for it. Agora. Oh, former spaces of assembly. So silver is AG, or is just or, A is just A, and the head of silver is S, and you get agoras, which is ancient Rome. Is it the Latin or the Greek word? Anyway, this is where people used to get together back in the ancient days. A spotted cat is one that can't be trusted, I hear. Spotted cat. One that can't be trusted. Oh, that's a cheetah. Can't trust a cheetah. A liquor from the labs in the cabinet. It's absinthe. I can tell you why. No, go on. No, it's a container. From there, it's absinthe. There, see, it's not really hidden, is it? Because there's only one letter that's not a part of it. You just wrote the answer. Thursday. One Eastern European, it's going to be Slav, comes back in certain intervals. And it comes back at the end of intervals. Establish the cat back around vet center. Vet center's ET, so stop doing that. ET's going to go in there. Establishes is going to be like gets up. No, hang on, what's the cat back? Puss sets up. Sets up. So the cat goes backwards. P-U-S-S. I just pointed at my screen before realizing you can't see that. P-U-S-S goes up around the center of vets, which is E-T. Sold per se, a sort of big cat. It's gonna be an anagram of sold per se, and I can see that it's leopard S. Come on. Really? Gives a lot of public attention. Do we really call them leopardesses? You gotta... It's fine, they're not human. They won't be offended by being misgendered. Gives a lot of public attention to oiliness in a stew. Oiliness will be an anagram, surely? Gives, hang on. Gives a lot of public attention, I would say idolizes. But that can't be because because there's an N there. Oh, is it lionizes? Sure, why not? And in France, is et clearly agrees to have sets of display shelves. Clearly agrees. Is it going to be an anagram of agrees after that? Display shelves. Can't think of the word. Come back to it. Advisors in school classes. In school classes. It's going to be in forms. I remember form from yesterday. Not falling for that again. Ha! Fool! Ha! Fool! Take back the sponge. Well, it's loofah spelled backwards. And gradually collects new angles. Gradually collects new angles. Anagram of angles, I assume. But for what now? Gradually collects, as in gradually understands. Gleans. Understands something. Great. Very keen. It's going to be avid, probably, to bring back an opera star, which would be a diva. Yeah, it's not so bad. Alright, what we got next? We finally dig into pre-first edition of the Record of Descent. Oh, I can see heritage. That R's not going to help. Record of Descent. Hair... Is it air... It's got to be Agoras. Yeah, they literally spelled it out for you. Various types of deep water swimmers. Various types. I feel like it's going to be kinds. No, it's going to be a pun I just can't think of. Deep water swimmers. Some kind of aquatic life. The bench is to resolve the argument. It just feels like it's settled, but I'm not 100% sure why it's the bench. Method to clear... Goa is the state on the west coast of India with a method, which is away. And that gives you a method to clear out. Go away. But to clear out is to go away, sorry. Method is way. Carries to excess... about some of the deer. So about can be over if you're talking over a certain subject. And some of the deer are does. Does. Deers. Female deers. Overdoes is carries to excess. And in French... display shelves is plural, so the S is going to be there. Et is and in French. So we just... Now I just... Étages? Étages. I think that must be it. Clearly agrees. Anagram of agrees, and you have sets of display shelves. Now's that moment. Wait, we got a T in there, hopefully. The guy from East Timor left. Duty completed most conscientiously. Is East Timor clued as just E-T? Most conscientiously. Most... it's a shame. The guy is usually he. But if it's biting the bullet, it's not going to be it. We finally dig... Wait. We could just be we. Finally dig is G into pre-first. What does that mean? Pre-first edition. Oh, wait, hang on. I think first edition is going to be that E there. Oh, I've got it. So pre goes here. Then we finally, I think is the... No, hang on. Look, it's pedigree. Oh, it's we finally is the E, and then just dig, literally there, into pre, which is P-R-E, and then first edition. Is that not the most clumsy way to do it? Just giving you all the letters presented to you right there, but just in this most nonsensical way. Various types of deep water swimmers. Look, I feel like it's better for everyone if I just cheat and finish, because I'm 2 clues away. If I can't see him immediately, let's see what the eye does for me. The guy from East Timor left duty. The guy, him, he, from East Timor. If it's a guy from East Timor, do you mean an Indonesian? Tell me that East Timor is part of Indonesia. Wait, wasn't that what the whole war was about? Was it part of... Oh no. Oh god. My geography knowledge is exposing my racism. No. the guy from East Timor left. Oh, wait. I've seen this pun before. If you're from... A man from East Timor is a dilly gent. He's a gentleman from Dilly. Isn't that cute? And he did something diligently, which is most conscientiously. My various types of deep water swimmers. Oh! A deep water swimmer, it's not a fish, it's a diver. Various types? Hang on, do you mean diverse? What have I got wrong? I guessed wrong. So, should I put the G there and the R there? Hey, I learned a new word. 15 minutes. Alright. Yeah. Thursdays suck. If you're enjoying these, can you comment? Let me know what you like about them. Do you like seeing them every day? Would it make more sense if I just made this a once a week thing and I did the Friday? Because the Friday's the most difficult. It's the one you got to sink your teeth into. I'm doing these every day anyway, and I'm having more fun doing it, making these videos. But I'm also hemorrhaging subscribers. I should start a new channel for it. I'm getting enough views that I could get 100 subscribers over there, then I make it a channel, and all that fiddly YouTube crap that you gotta swim through, which you don't need to know about. But anyway, there's a Thursday. They're fine. Usually get some good puns, lots of anagrams. I gotta go look at my cheesecake, see how that's going. So I have the recipe, so I have no idea how long I need to cook it for. So I just gotta keep my eye on it. I can smell it though, it's smelling pretty good. So I'm gonna go and do that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the Friday.